switching up me. You don't know what I have to do to get here. Don't be switching up me.
Gardeners could take a couple tips from this guy. You'll never see a more perfectly trimmed hedge, and he's applied that perfection to so many hedges on those hills. You could spend weeks laying.
I bet he manscapes too. I didn't say anything. What is up, everybody? Jayden Jesse here, back for another video. Excuse my stuffiness, I've still got a little bit of hay fever. But yeah, man, and I'm recording the video on the same day, so let that be clear, okay? I can't talk today. I said this in the other video. Anyway, today we are reacting to the world's most satisfying workers. We're gonna react to some satisfying stuff, man. So yeah, man. I'm gonna try not to get weird. I'm gonna try not to get weird with it. But if it's satisfying, I'm gonna tell you it's satisfying. Don't come for me. All right. All right. Let's go.
These people are masters of their craft. Try not to be satisfied. I don't know what job this is, but that doesn't matter. I'll bet this girl is the very best in the world. If you ever need someone to put loads of socks onto metal feet in the shortest time possible, she's definitely who you want to call.
But
this
that's
chef
crazy,
has mastered the noodle making technique, and his accuracy is seriously impressive. Now I want to see how he.
I want to try those noodles, man. Those noodles look really delicious. Put some, I don't know, man. Put some teriyaki sauce on that.
Gets them off that stick again. You would
was.
probably never think that fixing cracks in a road would be so calming. Makes you wish you had half an hour of this footage.
Hey.
Huge city squares aren't the easiest to clean, but these guys have mastered the use of a broom. It's like watching a sorcerer work. You'll never see anyone else capable of manipulating water that way. Watch this woman as she pours tea in the most amazing way possible. It's a good thing she has such a good aim at a height like that. She is working with boiling liquid after all. We've all sliced a cucumber, so you think it's pretty simple, but anything can become difficult in the hands of a master. Just look how thin the slices are. You'd never guess that so much was happening under his hands. You don't have to pay loads of money to have a turn on a tourist attraction. Just get a job coiling wires like these people. It's way more terrifying than any ride, and it is genuinely dangerous. Good thing for safety harnesses, though.
Anybody asks me to do anything like that, I swear we're fighting. We are fighting, okay? I am not going up there. You're going up there before me if I have to throw you up there, okay? I ain't going up there. Oh, I'm afraid of heights, okay? I think that's pretty obvious.
There are tools for everything these days, and that's great because it means we get videos like this. It's as simple as shaving down a roughly plastered wall, but seeing the plaster smoothing out is just so satisfying. Still, I'll bet it's not as easy as it looks. Before you ask, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw something like that recently because just recently, my mum had her house rendered, yeah, man, like, so the house, like, looked really nice out the front now. It's all rendered, but like they did stuff like that, and it was so satisfying to watch, man, when I actually could get outside and watch it. But I didn't want to make them feel weird just by watching it, but like, dude, it's satisfying work, man, and they did a damn good job too.
This is either. But I do know one thing for sure. I could watch this person doing it for hours. It's just so beautiful. The twirling blades, the green grass-like plants, and the skills on display. There's no better feeling.
I don't know about that one because like the way that he's cutting it, like it looked like it might have been a little uneven. I don't know. And like you'd have to go back over places, I think, and I don't know if I like
green grass-like plants and the skills on display. There's no better feeling than thinking you have a whole lot of work to do and realizing you don't have to do it. That's exactly what's going on here. Now they don't have to spend all day pushing that pipe into the hole. Cool. Sometimes things don't look
That's using your brain. That's smart. I like that.
Dirty until you start cleaning them. But we all know the satisfaction when something comes out looking shiny and new. It's even better when it's done in perfect lines. These people obviously have some tricks up their sleeves. I always figured floors were painted with rollers on broomsticks. I was wrong. It looks like it takes a lot more skill to apply paint to a floor, and this guy's really good at it. Just look how smooth his movements are.
He knows what he's doing, man.
Bartenders live the best life. They get jobs in beautiful places. They get to spend all night in a bar and they get paid well. But you can see why they're treated like gold. Nothing about this looks easy.
Just get rid of this.
How do you get the perfect shape on a Christmas tree? This guy has a wild approach that involves a blade in each hand, and he clearly knows how to use them. I can't help but think he's the only person who's ever used this technique. There are many ways to transport building materials. Most of those methods don't require much skill, but this isn't quite as easy as using a wheelbarrow. These men need skills and strength to be able to transport stacks of bricks using only their heads. This clip gives a whole new meaning to the term.
I swear, there's got to be a lot of trial and error with that, though. Like, a lot of people must have had some errors, and, like, some skulls must have got crushed in that, unfortunately.
A moving house. I'm not sure what setup they're using to make this possible, and I don't know why the house isn't falling apart, but you've got to admit, it's pretty impressive. This is one of the most impressive things you'll ever see. He isn't making lightsabers. That's molten iron he's welding like it's no big deal. All he needs is a special pair of tongs, and he's capable of moving that rod of lava any way he wishes. Touchscreens were put
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You emphasized on the rod.
Into restaurants to increase productivity, but I don't think anyone expected it to speed things up as much as this. If you want your restaurant to run at this speed, you'll need to hire this woman.
Yo, I could never do that, man. I've used some POS machines like that,
rolls,
man.
But there are real workers who still do this by hand, and they're really good at their job. It's not so easy to actually get a boomerang to come back to you. It's much harder when your boomerang is made of pizza dough. I've never seen anyone else throw pizza this way, but you can tell he's confident. Just imagine his pizza dough bill if it never...
That guy would give some Italian pizza makers a run for their money, man. He's got the flair. He's got the flair. Let's just say that.
Came back. If soap packing was an Olympic sport, this girl would have gold for sure. Watch closely, and you'll see that she's packing an entire crate in just 10 seconds. Not a single one is getting past her. If you think you're pretty good at peeling vegetables, you're about to be disappointed. Nobody is faster than this girl. Even if you do have a drill somewhere, don't try this at home. There's no way your vegetables will come out looking as good as hers. In the modern world, we don't need to find a mythical goose if we want to go.
Yeah, like, so, those are tomatoes, aren't they? Because if they're tomatoes, they look like tomatoes. But those would be hard to peel, man. How the hell do you peel it? That, like, you gotta be very, very careful. And, like, if you're not, like, that whole thing is gonna just go everywhere, man. Jeez.
Will come out looking as good as hers. In the modern world, we don't need to find a mythical goose if we want a golden egg. Instead, just visit this place. They create more golden eggs than you could ever need. This man's a pizza cutting pro. He doesn't just cut and box them with ease. He does it with more style than you could ever imagine. How can someone get successful selling Slinkies when they're so boring? By making them look cool, of course. These guys are clearly expert salesmen. They can do things with those Slinkies you'd never think were possible.
That's crazy.
Gardeners could take a couple tips from this guy. You'll never see a more perfectly trimmed hedge, and he's applied that perfection to so many hedges on those hills. You could spend weeks laying...
I bet he manscapes too. I didn't say anything.
Bricks for a road. Or you could use this clever device. It's like a brick stamp. They just roll it over the wet cement and voila, you have a brick road. It's not only fast, it's also really fun to watch. The most boring part of catering is the bit where you have to stack chairs on tables, but not if this man's doing it. He's probably doing whole tables in the time it takes his colleagues to do 5 chairs. We've all eaten rock candy, but not many of us have seen it being made. That's a shame because it's seriously impressive. Watch how quick this person can cut their straws of candy to size. You can barely see their hand moving. Many things need to be stripped down to get to the good bit. This guy's taking that job to the next level. He makes it look effortless when he pulls those leaves off, and his knife skills are excellent. You might think something as simple as painting a gate couldn't be entertaining, but you've never seen it done like this. These men have a unique method that seems to involve a bath full of powdered paint. At least that's what it looks like. Ever wondered how blueberries are harvested? It looks like they're...
That makes it so much easier, man. I always thought those things were painted by hand. I don't know. I'm probably a little stupid. But that's fine. But no, man, that's dope. Yo, it's like so easy, man. Well, not easy. I mean, obviously there's an art to it, and they know what they're doing.
They're collected with a special blueberry comb. They just comb the plants, and it collects the berries like a scoop. I didn't see that one coming. Packing trucks isn't just about heavy lifting. This worker proves that it needs a lot of precision too. He doesn't miss a single bag as it comes down the chute. Formula 1 has so many fans, but I'll bet nobody watching on TV ever wonders how they get those shots. This is how. This woman has a pretty
Jeez.
unique job. She's there to scoop up dried shrimp. This could have taken days when you
dried
see how
shrimp?
much there is, but she's clearly done this before. No job is difficult when you know what you're doing. Ever wondered how those different...
Wait. Dried shrimp. Is that just on the ground, on the damn road? Is that meant to be eaten, or is that just... What is that for? Is that for like fish food? I don't know. But that's kind of disgusting and unsanitary, is it not? I don't know.
Clearly done this before. No job is difficult when you know what you're doing. Ever wondered how those different shapes get painted onto roads? This is how. If you thought they used a
I've seen
stencil,
this
now's
kind
the
of thing
time to
before, and that's
apologize.
dope.
It actually takes some serious skill. Moving can be
Like,
a
it's like
nightmare
really
when you live in an
steaming hot
apartment.
paint.
Like me, you'll be wishing you'd seen this clip a couple years earlier. It's a unique solution to the problem, but it looks like it works like a dream.
Jeez.
Roller skating waiters were pretty popular once upon a time, but these days you almost never see them. Watching these guys, I can understand why it died out. It takes...
Yeah, there's like a stigma for roller skating, but like, bro, like I cannot roller skate for the life of me. I've tried many times and failed all of them. Okay, so I have a lot of respect for guys like this, man, people like this who can do that, because that's insane. Like, yeah, and to do it like in such like small enclosed spaces as well, like this, like that's crazy.
It's a lot of skills that even great waiters don't have.
Yeah.
Having
Not
a
with
hand
the
as steady as
Formula
this
One sounds
isn't
like-
common. Most people would create some disappointingly interesting shapes if they went near a fence with that saw. Harvesting fruit and veg can be a pretty tough job, and these workers have mastered it. They work perfectly in sync, like a well-oiled machine. It only works because they can rely on this man to catch the heavy buckets.
And they do
it's
not
the
drop
very
one.
definition of heavy
They come
lifting.
close, but they
if
don't
you've ever
drop one.
separated an egg, you'll know that egg yolks don't like to cooperate with us. So this person must be some kind of egg whisperer. It's like...
Yeah, that is it just me, or does that look a little sexual? You're very delicate with it. I don't know. Look like he has some experience. Anyway,
watching a magic trick. There aren't many workers who can keep up with their robot counterparts, but this man is fast enough to keep up with anything. He looks so relaxed that you can't help but wonder if he can go even faster. Some
And it's, like,
machines seem like they
perfectly
were
placed
designed to
every
make
time.
satisfying videos. This cutter must have a different purpose. It's probably made to cut the edges of boxes or something, but we're all interested in how calming it is to watch. Trimming plants can go very wrong.
I did not think that the boxes and stuff were cut like that. Like, you know, there's like the different shaped boxes that you get. Like some, like the only example that I can really think of right now is like, say, like a Happy Meal box or something. Like they always have weird shapes for that. So obviously that must be how they do it. I don't know. I mean, McDonald's, they probably have a machine to do it, but still, man, like I think that's dope. That's dope doing it that way, man.
Quickly.
Jeez.
This man is a master though. Not only can he cut down a bush in just a couple of seconds, but he can also do it with any tool. Exactly
Again, manscaping.
how fast can people package bread? Faster than you think. These people work together to
Jeez.
count the flat bread and put them in packets, and they do it in the most efficient way possible. None of our quick cleaning tricks stand a chance against this guy's genius method. Sure, it's pure luck that the table spins, but it takes an alert mind to spot the possibilities. Plus, it's
Yeah.
always helpful
And he
to
ain't
have someone
missing
cheering
nothing.
you on too.
Well, anyway, guys, that was the world's most satisfying workers. The link is in the description down below if you want to watch the video. Link is in the description down below if you want to watch the video for yourself. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, please like the video and comment down below. Tell me what I should react to next. Tell me what I should do next, man. This is a variety channel, man. We doing everything, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Peace.
What you know.